work again. The association with the state is closed, it's still dissolved. If anybody wanted to start it again, they have to go through getting an originator, an agent, a board, and all that. But you can reactivate it. Max was the originator on the in the beginning, and so he and Terry signed the dissolution papers. They had, as the had the two head people. Max is also the agent of contact. He's been the stable contact since the beginning. So those two signed the letters of dissolution. It can be reactivated. It's just not going to be us doing it. We are too old and too tired, and Terry probably will show you his emails. I bugged him to death almost every day. He can at least 5 or 6 a day. Did you do this? Have you done that? Because there's a lot of stuff that has to go on to put one of these on. You don't just show up and it happens. It does not work. It takes at least over a year to plan a gathering. 2 years gives you a better chance to get everything planned. But it takes a minimum of a year to get the notices out, to get the caterers, to get the paperwork done. And after we've been at it 18 years, we decided it was time. Plus, every time we asked for help, we didn't get any. I had to bug people. I need this. Do you have that? Can you do this? And a lot of times we didn't even get a response, much less help. So we decided before this association withers away from apathy and disinterest, it would be better to give it a dignified ending. Continue to have small group gatherings. I mean, you can still have, say, hey, on July so-and-so, we're all going to meet in Daytona at the Best Western, and we're going to get together. Fine. You can do that without being a formal association. Nothing prevents the gatherings, and I'm sure all the friendships will continue. We keep the directory in our car. If we're traveling somewhere and we're passing through a state, I'll say, is there anybody in this state? Hey, let's give them a call. They're from Florida military. We don't know them. I did not know 95% of you I never had met before. Probably 99. Because the only one I knew was living across the street from us, and we didn't know him. So Max and Andy did not know each other, and we lived literally right across the street from each other when we started. And then we pulled in Andy, and then we pulled in Robert, and we got tonight we're going to be honoring the steering committee, the original steering committee that actually formed the first association. And Andy was right up there with the rest of them. He was leading the pack. So that's where we came to this decision. It wasn't because we don't like you, but we just thought it was time.
Yeah, Thornton, it wasn't so much the money, it's being tied to the state and all the reporting. It's not a whole lot of stuff, but the lack of response in the email out of 304, whatever, how many of us get it, that was a loud and clear indication that it just wasn't working anymore. So, but if you want to start it back up, you can do that at any time.
I hope my comment was not misunderstood, but I'm not having any issue at all with the idea that the meetings, the reunions are over. And I not only don't blame Sue and Max for saying, I've had it, you should have had it, it may have been a couple of years ago. But what my thinking has been that we've given most of our attention to the reunions. But if we have an association, it doesn't have to be about reunions. What it needs to be is just some communication, formal communication that we keep the group together and be recognized. Now, for example, up until now, which of course I didn't realize we'd already done it, we can't give this group money and have it taken off the taxes. We're no longer a tax exempt organization. And that was something that I was thinking, well, if we kept it there, you know, for 62 and a quarter a year, that doesn't seem, and if we've got $1,100, you know, that could take us a little bit farther. But, you know, again, I know it's gonna have to change, and I don't have any problem with that. But I think that, don't misunderstand me when that I'm in favor of continuing reunions. I'm not. I think smaller groups are fine and do whatever we can, but I think there should be some formal mechanism for recognizing us as a group. And that's the part that I am.
We have a website.
And the museum will be there, and the website will continue, and the newsletters will continue on.
Do we have a 501c3?
We did,
Not anymore.
we don't anymore because they closed it
It wasn't a
down.
501.
Yes, it was.
Was it 501?
I don't think so.
It was a organization not for profit.
Yeah, but that's a state.
State.
We've never been a federal
Voluntary
501c3.
organization is 501c19. Most of them are.
Yeah, but we had no type of situations or when we buy things or stuff like that.
We've got a group in Jacksonville and all of Duval County and the surrounding area. John Hartman and Butch Savage organize this and call our meetings once a month. We meet at different restaurants around Jacksonville. And, you know, it's possible for folks as far away as Orlando to come and join us for those meetings. We've got a group of, what, 20 or 30 people that have received the notices.
Yeah.
So if you're close enough and would like to come and join us for lunch, we'd really love to have you. Just send John an email and get on our mailing list, and we'd love to see you.
We even had Dennis Iyer come over from Tampa, and on the way he picked up Billy Sperlin, who a bunch of us hadn't seen since Florida Military School. And he showed up, and I think you missed out on Jim Turner, right? He was out.
Yeah, you could make it.
You couldn't make it that day. But I mean, that's just gathering them up as they come across the state.
I mean, Eddie Delk showed up, I mean, when he was around, you know, I couldn't believe it. Yeah.
We also had a meeting in Merritt Island,
Yeah.
in which Dennis came to, and Jim Turner, Thornton came to it. Ron Brinkerhoff was one of the main reasons that we had the meeting, and it was really, really great.
Yep.
It was just nice to get together with
Yep.
all those people again. So do consider coming to our Jacksonville lunch munch.
We have a group of 1961 guys, that most of them here at the table. There's a couple not here for the meeting. But once a year at least, we take one of the guys, and we recently did St. Augustine, and we picked a hotel, and everybody showed up. Everybody paid their own way. It was slick, easy, didn't take a lot of efforts on anybody's part. Nothing was planned. We just gathered, got together and had a great time. And we've done Apalachicola, we've done Tallahassee. So we've been doing that for almost 4 years now.
Oh, Ronnie also said you don't have to be a 61 graduate.
No.
It's possible that I'm not a 60 graduate, so I thought I would try and join in.
You're older, but we love you.
You know, that's one reason.
But I'm not the oldest.
That's one reason we wanted to keep the website alive, because I would have gone to the one in St. Augustine. It's great. I've been up to Jacksonville and seen the right path.
Now, Miss Arp may call you her boys, but I've always referred to you as my boy. I was a teacher too. I didn't know any of you, but I was able to, when Max wanted to have a reunion and to have a 50th anniversary of his school, I thought, well, I'm going to give him that. I owe him that much because I had mine and everybody else is having one. So that's where this all started. And then we started meeting some really nice people And then those are the others. So you have all become very close friends of ours. I told my sister, this is a very bittersweet weekend for me because I really didn't want to do this. But I am 78 years old. I'm running a vineyard. I'm on the board for the Florida Wine and Grape Growers Association. I do all kinds of things with the politics in our community. I want to sit down and read a book or rock on the front porch or just do nothing. And I have a week off before I start organizing the Florida State Wine and Grape Conference in DeLand in January. But I'm taking a week's vacation.
You know, of all the things I can imagine, I cannot imagine you sitting on the porch
Well, I have to have a scotch in my hand or a glass of wine.
First of all, she has to have a porch.
I got the porch. I got the porch.
Good.
And you're always welcome at our house too. I mean, we have a guest room, 2 guest rooms, and we also have vacation rental by owner. Anybody wants to bring their relatives down to stay in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath in a vineyard, we have one on a lake across the way. We rent it.
So we can bring our.
You can bring your Yankees.
Drop them off
You
at
can
their
bring
house.
your-
Person watching for a week.
Having parties over there, man.
We've had some interesting.
Eat grapes. For the venue.
Of course, we might put you to work in the vineyard. Stick around after tomorrow because unfortunately, Mother Nature has been cruel. She's decided to bring our crops in early. So Tuesday in the rain, I picked the first 2 rows. And I understand that another batch of them is coming in. So if you have nothing to do for the next week or 2, stick around, we'll put you to work.
Got something going?
You can take a minute.
Yeah, what I'll do is, after we,
Now, the ladies are
when I go home,
gonna
take
go.
the abstract, I'll type that up, and bring it back to you guys to check.
Oh, man, that's great. That's great, thank you.
The ladies
It's
are
a great
gonna
idea.
excuse ourselves for the ladies' coffee.
Well, we want to thank you again. I don't,
You guys.
really,
Here.
thank you.
You can be outside, you can be upstairs, you can do what you want to. Glenn can tell you about some of the other places to visit around here that are open,
Yep.
can't you? Okay. I didn't mean to catch off.
No, you did.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
All right, see you later. We gotta go to work.
Or go play or something. Here.
We're going to have Friday.
Okay, we'll figure it somewhere
If
out.
anybody is really good at doing projectors and things, we may need help tonight.
So we're gonna hang the banner here.
Yeah,
You're definitely in the disease.
Illinois. I knew it was one of the Yankee places.
At least that's what Rose told me.
It's like Illinois. Outside.